Drugs. Some folks feel that they're the bane of our society. By drugs, I mean either recreational drugs or drugs that are notorious for addiction. And many of the drugs that are notorious for addiction are drugs that were developed for surgical purposes, post-ops, pre-ops, things that make you loopy. Oh, right. I want to talk about drugs. According to the government, it got so bad that they had to institute drug testing in places, random drug tests. Now, they can't have regular drug tests because they're expensive. And companies don't make enough profit, they feel. Even though they do, they just don't make as much profit as they want, by drug testing, because it costs you $900 for a test. So, and the tests are not all-inclusive. You don't give a person a drug test and now you can tell how much heroin, how much love my carpet, how much whatever it is in the system. You're testing for cannabinoids, you're testing for post-opioid, you're testing for, So that's expensive. They don't want to do it. You got a boss, he doesn't want to do it because it costs him money. Now, if there are accidents on site and he sees people coming back from lunch going like this, then he's going to have to take action. But the collective weight of all those actions led to drug policy. And that drug policy for high importance, critical jobs is to test. If you have an important, a pivotal, and a absolutely necessary job, you are drug tested, either randomly or regularly, yes or no. Which means that Congress and the House of Representatives are not critical, key, or important jobs because they don't drug test them. But they feel that you should be drug tested. Now let's see what that disconnect means in an America where everyone is equal in the eyes of the law. You, the representatives and the congressmen and women, said that, made that true, and now you're saying, but not for us. Two-class system. I hate to spout the rhetoric of opponent ideology, but yeah, it is the class system. Because you don't have to suffer the responsibilities of your position. You're not responsible in any way. You can walk away at any time and keep all your money. You can spout off about racial segregation and then get caught screwing black whores. You can build a career like that, Senator Strongwood Thurman. So you guys live in this reality that doesn't exist for us poor people. Doesn't exist for 99.9% of America. You don't exist in our world. So why do you think you're competent to make our decisions for us? Because your jobs obviously aren't very important. Because if they were, you'd be strictly drug tested, wouldn't you? Just asking a question. Anybody out there, any congressman, want to explain to me why you don't need drug tested? I didn't think so. Well, no. This is all my own thought. Nobody told me to say this. Nobody sent this to me in a teleprompter. Nobody sent this to me in a teletype machine. I didn't have to learn how to lie to tell the truth. Perhaps you guys might take a few hints from me.